So today I'm talking about Unearthed Arcana, Feats for Skills. So, in this Unearthed Arcana, they just introduced a whole bunch of new feats that you can use with your characters. Each one of them is associated with a particular skill you can find in the game, like diplomacy, animal handling, stealth, intimidation, all sorts of things are covered. And what each one of these feats do is, instead of taking when you level up, instead of taking the bonuses to your character, like the +2 you'd get at certain levels, you instead get to choose one of these feats. What I like about all these, every single one of them, they do give you a bump of +1 to whatever attribute that this skill is associated with. So if it's a dex-based skill, you get a +1 to your dex. If it's strength-based, you get a +1 to your strength. All of them to a max of 20. Another great thing this does is you get the skill expertise in every single, for that skill that you took. So what that does is it lets you, let's say the skill is based around animal handling. What that does, it lets you take double your proficiency bonus and then whatever modifiers are attached to it. So, at earlier levels, that'd be, you take your 2, it'd be 4 plus your modifier to be like, whatever it ends up being. But the real fun of what these add is each of them has an ability that kind of goes along with it. The one kind of around stealth, it lets you, as a bonus action, either like plant something on someone or try to steal something or things like that. The acrobatic one, if you pass a certain DC on your attack saving or on your on like a difficult terrain, you are no longer you move through it as though it weren't difficult terrain. And every single one of them has something fun like that. I didn't see a bad one among them. None of them were too overpowered. None of them were too bad. Like, it just depends on your style of play. But it just added a lot more customization and a lot more individuality you could have between two different people. You may have 2 rangers in the party, and they could be, not only between their class features they may choose, but now these feats take it a step farther, and they can be, it gives you so much more variety. So I think every single one of the feats here this time is just a great addition to the feats already found in the book, and I highly recommend you looking them over and deciding for yourself if they should be in your game. Of course, talk to your dungeon master if you want to use any of these. Make sure that they're okay with them before you do it. And dungeon masters, if you like it, make sure you let your players know, that they're free to use this in your game. I'm not going to go into describing all of them, so I'm going to put the link down below so you can read through it yourself. It's like 3 quick pages to read. The first 2 parts of every feat say the exact same thing, essentially. So you only have to read the last little bullet point, essentially, for everyone and get a good feel of what they're good for. So I just want, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you like what you're seeing or you want to get more content on D&D or anything else you see on my channel. There will be links down below for all my other sites that you can go see. I want to thank anyone who lets the ads play. It's a big help. All that goes back into the channel and will help me grow the channel and be able to do more content, more reviews, more everything. So thank you very much, and hopefully I'll see you again.